Do you get the sense Israel's government was caught off guard by Hamas's ability to strike so deep and so effective into Israel so far?
No, not caught off guard in that way. I mean, the Hamas capabilities are no mystery to us. We know they can hit Jerusalem. They can hit our airport. They know that they can hit our cities with massive barrages, and we know that they will try to overwhelm the Iron Dome system.
Okay, so that's not surprising that they launched these huge
What was surprising was the timing. And clearly the government was unprepared for having the rockets strike in the Jerusalem area on the first day of fighting rather than the subsequent stages of the fighting. And that caught the government off guard. And the fact that, the Iron Dome wasn't effectively deployed to prevent that initial barrage, which in terms of its psychological benefit for Hamas was immense. And it garnered support not only among the Palestinians, but pretty much among the entire Muslim world, including among some of our newest friends in that world.
Yeah. Dr. Nerier, I want to ask your take on the damage done so far. I mean, to Israel, we have a key pipeline that was hit, an oil refinery that was hit. We have homes, apartment units across central Tel Aviv damaged. The death toll is at least now 7 in response to the rocket attacks and some of the damage. Are these new missiles and new rockets? Is Hamas, is the payload different? Is it a variant? Are they using advanced weaponry? I mean, to strike a refinery, is that pure luck just from the barrage? Is there something indicating that Hamas's arsenal and is different this time and it's more dangerous than ever before?
Look, the distance between the Ashkelon refinery and the border with Gaza is about 10 kilometers. Yeah. So, I mean, you don't need any sophisticated missile in order to hit there.
When you launch 500, 600 in a matter of hours.
One could hit in any case. I mean, now you just mentioned that there were about 1,200 missiles that were fired since the beginning of the confrontation. Compared to the quantity of missiles, the damage done is really minor. And till now, the damage is purely psychological more than physical. And the thing is that we have to bear with that situation because it's not going to end tomorrow. We're in a new round between us and Hamas, and this is going to last. Because, I mean, unless Hamas is defeated, I don't think that Israel will stop. So we are in for a long time right now.
And these are live images now, just into the I-24 newsroom. The IDF is striking more Hamas targets in Gaza over the last night. The IDF has already hit more than 500 targets so far. It killed dozens of Hamas commanders. There's another round of IDF strikes in Gaza right now. We're going to keep our eye on these live images. And again, rockets again falling on Israel. Keeping our conversation here in studio, do you believe that Hamas's ability to hit Israel, again, deep into Israel, has been deterred? Or perhaps, unfortunately, in the hours to come, there's going to be more intense barrages as these exchanges continue?
It's very important when addressing that question to caution your viewers to stop viewing this through, say, Western eyes or Israeli eyes. You have to view this through Hamas eyes. How does Hamas view victory? How does it define victory? First of all, it defines victory by not losing. How does it define defeat? It defines defeat is when its major leaders are killed. That's the only real price that Hamas cares about. And the price for us of eliminating those leaders is prohibitive because the leaders are hiding under hospitals and they're hiding under schools. So to get them, you've got to kill a lot of civilians, and then you create a tremendous international backlash, which actually also serves Hamas. I'm looking at these pictures on your screen of Israeli planes or guns striking Hamas neighborhoods, targets, building up buildings. They don't care. In fact, they kind of like it. They like those images going out. Part of their fire at us is designed to provoke our fire at them. Because they want to ultimately deny us the right to defend ourselves, ultimately deny us the right to exist as a Jewish state by denying us our legitimacy. How do they do that? By making us look like war criminals, by getting us to do precisely what you see on your television screens. They're very sophisticated. The only way this ends really with the Hamas defeat, that is if Hamas leaders are personally paying the price for it, and if Israel demonstrates, that it is unwilling to go through yet another round and another round and another round.